Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday with Wallpaper. Woo! Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday with Wallpaper. Wigga, wigga. Hey, so glad you joined me this morning. And today we're going to be diving into Philippians chapter 2. Now, what is value? Like when you think of something valuable. Well, a lot of times it's in the eye of the beholder. You know, value can be all over the place. You know, we run a thrift store, and it's funny because we get stuff in and we have to find its value. I think we have to understand something in us is, man, Jesus finds value in us. God finds value in us. We are valuable. We are worth so much. Question is do you find other people valuable? Like, how do you find value in others? In Philippians chapter 2, it says this. Let me turn over to it. And this is one of my favorite chapters in the Bible. And but this is all about humility and putting others before yourself. In Philippians chapter 2, starting in verse 3, it says, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility count others better than yourself," or value others. "Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others." You know, to put yourself in a position where you're valuing other people, where you're loving other people. How do you find value in others? Because, you know, here's the reality of life. There are people that are in jail. There are people that have done wrong. There are people that have done wrong to you. There are people in this life that do not have the same income level as you, or don't take on the same hygiene as you do. And sometimes what happens is we look at those people and we value them differently. We value them differently. You know, here's the thing. Jesus doesn't. He loves them and he still values them. He loves them. They are worth something. How do you treat them? How do you treat others that maybe are different or frustrate you or make you mad, or you don't want to be a part of their life? And sometimes what we do is we find lower value in them, and we would even call them, you know, trash or people that we don't want to be a part of. And that's not being a Christian. That's not acting the way we need to. It doesn't mean be their best friend. It doesn't mean bend over backwards and do everything for them. What it means is to love them and to value them, even despite whatever is going on. As Christians, we need to set up and value other people. It's a critical part of our faith. It's a critical part of who Jesus was, that he loved the worst of the worst so that they could become the best of the best, right? He loved the worst of the worst. You could be that person who I'm talking to right now that maybe was in a low place, but because of his grace has saved you, has transformed you. Jesus loves everyone, and we need to do the same thing. Am I the best at this? Absolutely not. Do I fail at this on a daily basis? Sometimes I do. But I get back up and I keep trying to value others and love them the way Jesus loves them. Hey, on my birthday was this past week, and my buddy came up and gave me this really cool thing. This is a doorbell. It's, of course, an old one. And you would hang this on the side of the door or the doorpost, and it has a rooster on it, and you would have a string on the bottom and literally just ring the bells for someone to come. I love this thing. This is so awesome. Now, some may look at this and go, the value is low. That's a piece of junk. I look at it and I say it's priceless. Like, I love this thing. I love old stuff anyway, but this is pretty awesome. I'm gonna put this on one of my buildings I'm building out here. And I find value in this. You and I need to find value in others, especially those who seem to be a little bit rough sometimes, even those who need value, right? Those who come into your path and they need to be shown value. This is what we do. We do why? Because Christ first loved us. We do it because he invests in us. We do it because this is who we need to be. We need to be different. We need to be those who lift up people when this world casts them out. We lift them up and we love them despite it. I hope that every single one of us can be known that we are Christians by the love and value we show to other people. Hey, we love you. This has been Wednesday with Wallpaper. Hopefully encourage you today. Wallpaper out. Wicka, wicka.